I'm Devin Boyce. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I play for Forward Madison and I play in the midfield. The paths you take to becoming a professional are never easy. I think you go through stages of doubting yourself or doubting what you're doing, the path that you're taking. And it took until I was older to really realize that this is what I was meant to do. And so I would tell myself to kind of keep going, to push through. The difficult times have a tendency to last a lot longer than the good, and in this game, the good times really make it worth it. So yeah, just to persevere through difficult moments. My dad was a 12-year professional player, so from a young age, it was something that I was obviously brought up into. He was the loud one on the sidelines. He was pushing us from a young age. Going back, I'd probably say that comes from my father. I think he pushed me hard to give everything I have every time I'm on the field. And then just personally, I think that's within me. I'm a competitive person. I never want to lose when I'm on the pitch, and I feel like the bare minimum that I can give is 100% effort of myself. My work rate can't waver, so that's something that I take pride in and has gotten me to where I'm at. I think anyone who's been close to me knows that it doesn't really matter what I'm doing. I want to win, whether that's tech ball outside or on the golf course. Although if I'm not just a vibe guy on the golf course, then I'm gonna drive myself crazy because I don't win often. No, well, noted you brought that up because I definitely know you've done your research, and I didn't have the most success on Breese Stevens Field prior to this. Prior to me coming here, I actually had a 4-1 whopping last season. So no, it definitely adds an extra element to it. I mean, even before the game, there's bigger butterflies in your stomach. You're feeling that energy, and then when you're walking out there and you can feel the crowd behind you, it brings another element to your game that is a huge benefit. So yeah, it's very important. Yeah, absolutely. First and foremost, definitely see a lot of the qualities that my championship team at Omaha had in this team now, as far as just overall quality of player, as well as kind of the perseverance that it takes to get through a season. I think it's a long season, and there's a lot of dips and valleys that go through it, that it takes some mental toughness to ride out a lot of the tough times, as well as riding the momentum of the good. I think this team has a ton of quality in it, and I think that is going to speak throughout the whole season. We have a tight locker room, and I think that is hugely important. I think guys are laughing, joking around in the locker room every day, and are able to translate that to being competitive on the pitch. We've got a tight group, and it's really a joy to come into work every day. No, obviously it was a huge point of comfortability for me and the guys who already knew each other. We already had kind of built that trust of knowing what our tendencies are on the pitch, and then also comfortability in the transition of a move to a new city, a new team. And yeah, I think that has brought a lot of the camaraderie that we had there to here. Different guys that have played in different parts of the league have all kind of come together and have the same goal. We have a tight group that kind of moves together, which is really fun to be around. I think every one of the players makes a big sacrifice being away from home and following their dreams of playing professionally. And for me personally, yes, I'm very close with everyone in my family, and my sister's incredible at getting my niece and nephew out at even games that are hours away. And that's been true, my whole life. This was something that my family wanted for me as much as I did all along, and I think that's why I'm here today, is because they were able to push me and bring me, confidence that I'm doing the right thing and I'm on the right path. And yeah, it's difficult in those moments when you're far from home, but I've taken a lot of pride in finding communities in different places that I've been in where you do feel that peace of home, and I definitely feel that here. I think Madison has been a wonderful place to get to know people, and so welcoming to me and the guys who are from all over the world. So yeah, it's incredible when I get to see them, and it makes me feel comfortable when I'm away that I always have someone back home cheering me on. Yeah, I mean, our off days are fun, man, because especially with the rolling through the summer months here in Madison, I'm an outside cat, so I like to kind of get out and move around. I think we've found different ways of doing that. You know, we'll go down James Madison Park or the terrace and just get outside, and you know, and then you know, we've been trying out different food spots, going up to Devil's Lake and going outside there. But yeah, I mean, I still feel like I'm getting to know the community and everything. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun just having that time off and getting down by the lake or doing what you can to enjoy your days off.